Testing, mic 1, mic 2. Okay. Oh, I need to go to studio mode. Oh, no. Get out of studio mode. Okay. Then go to studio mode. Bam. So, what I want to do with this, create a new capture. And we'll turn that on. Put you on trade. I guess I need to put it on. Wait, which filters? There we go. And I want to stretch the screen. There we go. Okay, so I'll be able to do that. Ooh, Bitcoin coming down a little bit. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Welcome. Another day in the market. So the first one that I saw popping up today was Move. It had news on last Friday, right coming into the afternoon. That's the one I saw popping up. I'm looking for something to crack out here at opening at the top of the hour. It's looking at Bitcoin as well. Over here, it has come down just a little bit. Just a little bit there. Back towards that 102 area. A couple of the cryptos are just kind of sitting in limbo right now. Really thought it was going to continue to break out. It went up there and touched 106, 10, almost 107 this weekend. So still some hope up there, but making a lower high. So we'll see what that wants to do over the next couple of days. Anyway, jumping back over to the regular stock market here. Go ahead and make sure I have things set up. Bam. 6 o'clock, about to be the top of the hour. And there's Move right there. I really got excited when I saw that this morning. I was like, Move, ooh, that sounds nice. But we'll see. Okay. Move jumping up there a little bit. If you guys are seeing anything other than Move, definitely let me know. Over here on the NQ, we opened up below the ATRs, so I'm thinking today is going to be more of a bearish day. We have been rising, and this is our pretty much one of the first days has actually come back down and just been selling here on a Monday morning. We're going to see what that entails. But yeah, Move was the was the mover for Friday aftermarket. It's got 5 million shares traded on it right now. Let's go look at the news of what it was here. Oh, something else just popped in. BCLI up 100%. Got news on today. BCLI. Let's see what this news is. So BCLI receives FDA clearance to initiate phase 3 trial of a treatment of ALS. Oh wow, that's pretty nice. Let's go check that out. Wow, look at this thing go. Okay, so got a high up here on 3. Got news on the day. Let's go look at go see where this thing's from. BCLI. Brainstorm Cell Therapeutics. Brainstorm. Okay. This stock, wow, that thing popped up. What in the world? That's a little crazy. Big top and tail. Okay, breaking bottoms. Okay, let me see. So this thing is from New York, New York, incorporated in the 2000s. Proprietary cell therapy. Brain Cell Therapeutics biotechnology company engages in the development and commercialization of autologous cellular therapies for the treatment of neurodegenerative diseases. Okay. All right. We shall see what that wants to do. Press release. Yeah, FDA clearance to initiate phase 3B trial. Interesting. Up 86% now. Okay. So it had this previous bottom of 231. Do all you want to do here. All the way back down. We got definitely watching this one. Point of control at 239. Bottom of this one was 221. %. 250, man, is looking like the spot a little bit. See how this closes. 3 million shares traded so far. Let me see those 240s back up there. Is it going to continue to slip down? Top of this candle is 240 something. Okay. $30 seconds on this candle. That double bottom there. Oh, get me in there. Okay, I'm in there. In there on this dip down here. It's got a little bit to the $2. Get me in there some more. There we go. 300 shares in there. 320. And 320 shares. Come on, get off the screen so they can see. Get off the screen, bro. All right, so we got this bottom down here, 221. Let's see if we can lift any more. I'm gonna start taking profit here a little bit. We got a top side up here, 274. 274. I'm gonna add a little bit more at that 250 level, looking for 250 to hold. 229s. Let's see, pop back up to 35s. 35. There we go. Picking up some there. Okay, 400 shares in there. All right, we're good with that. Looking for this thing to retest this high of 260. Looking for 250 to hold. Right now, the ATR low is down here at 147. Let's see if we can get a little bit more love. $250 hold. Hmm, 5 million shares traded on this one. And this is what I want to see it hold over, this 240-ish level, whatever this is. But I'm looking good. I got 400 shares in. Looking for it to just start to kind of rise up as people see the news there. Yep, there we go. Just need to hold over that point of control of 239. $239, baby. Come on, let's go. 230s. Can we see 240s again? $235s. For it to rise off of that $2. Point of control at 229 now. Got a bottom here of 213. Just needs to break back over 230s. Point of control. 30 seconds left. You can see 230s back up there, if possible. $225s first. Wow, that's a $0.25. We go a little bit of buying up. So we got a low here at 212. We'll see how this ends up holding up a little bit. So I'll put this up here. Got a nice buy up off of this level, but we don't know where it's going yet. Okay. Giving it a little bit of time up here. Space and opportunity to get back over that 230 level, 250. Can we revisit 273 up there? This one has a float of... Take my float off of here. Where's my float? Arval. Wait, where's my float? Float. Share float. Did I accidentally take that off of here? Yeah. Tripping. Okay, this one has a float of 6.54 million right now. We're starting to form some type of buying here around the 230s. I want to see if it can hold 250s though. making lower high or higher lows here. This is my little risk level of 33 bucks. We'll see if it can start breaking over 240s here. Needs to close this candle right around here though. There's a little bit of buying up. And can we get back up? Got 400 shares still in there, down 32 bucks right now, and the low was 211 down here. Get a bounce up. Okay, so we got a little bit higher low there. Can we start getting over this level of the 237 is the question now. So we got a definite, well, not definite. We have a little bit of a downtrend here from this higher, this level here, down to here. There. Want to see it start breaking out of this level. But now down 16 bucks. We're going to see where it wants to go here. Getting a test there. So let's go ahead and mark this up. This is a really, really tight little trend here looking like. I don't know. Can we get out of that? Can we start to break over this 250 for real? So the top side up here. Nice, 59. Wow, you gonna go red right after an exploding candle like that? That's what you're gonna do? No way. All right, so let's see how it holds here. Looking back towards this top of the 250. 250 seems to be the problem child. Yeah. I'm not too sure about that line right there. I'm gonna take that off. I'm not too sure, but I do know that it had a descension right here. It's got a little overcast through here, cloudy, then another cloud here. So we'll see how it holds up. Can it continue to break towards the 245s? Just really cloudy. Wow, couldn't keep those 245s up there, huh? We'll see if it consolidates. Getting a little bit of clearer picture of what it's trying to do here, though. Go back over here. See if it starts to hold some type of trend here, maybe. But it hasn't confirmed, it hasn't closed that candle yet, so I'm not too sure about that. Needs to start breaking out of this 244, 250 level. That's a double top on the one. Needs to break that kind of quick if it can. 245s up to 250. What can you do over 45, big boy? Can you do anything? Taking this sweet time getting back over that 45. Don't know if it can. 10 seconds left on this candle and it's looking like it's kind of just sitting stagnant. New candle opening. Can it get that break? Can it pop through that? Start holding up these 250s. Nope. Okay. Coming back, testing that downtrend again. Okay, so this is a couple of times in this little V looking pattern here, taking a little dive for us. The low of this down here was a 212, but it is not holding up that trend super strong. It has 6 million or 10 million shares traded on it, my bad. We're kind of just in consolidation right now. Need to hold up 225s. Point of control right now is at the 237. A lot of bumping and jumping around here for sure. Can we see it get back over 231s? I'll be patient. Zipping down through the $2 right there. We got a new low here of 193. Really giving me some bottom side move here. For sure, for sure. More news just come out or something. Let me see. 16, 7 o'clock. Nope. Still same news. See it try to get back over 2. I'm in at 240. So giving it some space. And let's see what's the pattern. So we got this low here way down here. We're going to see how this thing holds up. And does it actually want to consolidate and start to move upward above $2? Can we hold up those twos? All right, so we're only up 40% now. I don't know if this is going to be a grinder through the day or what, but giving it some time to think about what it's doing. Maybe it'll show us some more green, but looking for this little trend here to kind of hold up. Get back over $2. Allow some people to get some buying in. Get back over 2. We got so much time. It's only 20 minutes after the open bell. So I'm like, I'm not about to just, clip out right here. Need to see it back over 2 though, for sure. Looking at the 5, the 15, all of these, they're looking quite treacherous, but sometimes they look treacherous before things get better. So I'm going to see, give it a little time. A little bit of volume came in down here as well. Looking for it to lift back and continue to hold this little trend here. $13 million shares traded on it. And then start holding up that uptrend. Back over those 95s. Guess I could have been a little bit more patient getting in. But at this point, I was like, whoa, this thing's looking good here over this 212, blah, blah, blah. And the thing is, looking at it overall, what's the ATR? ATR on this one is 9 or 18 cents. I guess that'll grow during the day, but we'll see. Still very cheap. Got good news. Get going towards the end of their trials. So I did not want to just be dumping out of this one on good news. Can we hold those 190s? Another little tap down there. Is it going to start finding some type of support on this trend or no? Got to bounce back into the 190s though. But for sure, for sure. New candle opening. Can we get the first candle, first 1 minute over that 188? Are we going to see that, or it's going to continue downward? Another tap. You see those 85s. Big test there. So this is going to be one of those grateful mornings if it does pop back up, because this one I really expected it to give some better movement upward right off the rip. Which I guess in a way it did, because I entered, it went up. I was up like 80 bucks or so, but just looking for that big continuation through there. Can it reclaim? Get back over. You're getting a full test here. You just got to get back over the 85, 185s. OB popped up, but it doesn't have any news on today. No news on today on that one. Start seeing $2 hold, and I'm gonna be feeling a lot better about this one. But it continues to get slammed off of that well, it looks like some type of trend there, but I don't know. It's a little cloudy. So we got a cloud here. Bam, we got a cloud here. Didn't really know what it was gonna do here, and then we got a cloud forming in here. It's got all this space in between from 183 back up here to like 230s. This is kind of a further pullback than I would like to see though, for sure. If it can start getting over this level of the 193s, that would be looking a little bit better. But the picture is cloudy right now, for sure. Kind of looking like it wants to raise out of here. I definitely jumped the gun. Now that I'm looking at it, it's like, bro, could have had such a better entry around a 2, but I'm okay. I got 240s. So it can't be perfect every time. We'll see if it gets back over 2 and starts to hold and build up from there. Can we get those big explosive candles back up to the upside? That's the question. $2 holdout level needs to be broken. $15 million shares traded on this one, and it continues to feel like it doesn't want to hold up. But it is outside of that original downtrend, so we'll see how it consolidates, see what kind of moves it makes. So right now it hasn't really separated from this trend line, so this right here will grow under here. It's a little cloudy under here. All of this big cloudy. Gonna have to pick a side. Pick a side, big boy. Guess it's 190 is becoming a problem. Okay. Going more along with the uptrend than the downtrend, so I'm just holding. Downtrend was all the way back down here. I'm looking, can it get up here and continue holding? Hmm, 15 million shares traded on it. Can we get back over the 2? About to open up the next candle. Still in this cloudy area. A lot of cloudiness, but it's favoring that uptrend. So I'm wondering, is it going to be able to get up? Man, I could have had so much of a better entry. I would have just waited to see these trends, but it's okay. Monday morning. Can you stay above the cloudy area? Can you start to knock out this little 203 high up here? Okay, there's 204s. So now this is our cloudy area. A 173 low. The low of this candle is what? 193. Let's see what it wants to do from here then. Trying to hold out of the cloud. Can we see those 210s? Touching that cloud again. Come on, man. Hold up. We good? 15 seconds. See if we can identify another uptrend if possible, or downtrend. We'll see. Right now, the ATR was down here at 147. So it's about 50 cents from that ATR high there. And we see 205s, 210s. Nope, back under 2. Still favoring this uptrend though, so I'm not giving up on it yet. But I guess we can go ahead and look at the secondary trend that's forming here. There, one there, but it's not really a secondary trend. Need to see more. It's trying to stay out of this cloudy level, but having some issues. Another test right there on the cloud. Can it start getting over? What's the high of this? 203. 16 million shares traded on this. I need to start identifying a stop point because it is past my risk for sure. 168 down. Need to see a hold 2. The breakout of this level would be over the 201s if it can get it. Pop back through, get over those 2s. So a couple of little indecisive cloudy levels here still on the cloud. Can we reclaim? So again, testing up to this level, but just not being able to hold out of that cloud to the upside yet. There we go. There's a little bit of love. Let's stay above the cloud. Stop playing. Let's see those 205s, 210s. Big pop. What are big pops? Okay, that looks pretty good as a reclaim. We'll see if it gets any forward motion above 205s. Maybe back up to 225s and consolidate for another move higher. We'll see. But very cloudy. It's getting out of the cloud now. So we're getting a little bit of a double top here. Was this 212? Can we start holding those higher lows above 212? 17 million shares traded on this one. Where are those two tens at? Don't be shy. All right, again, back into the cloud, huh? Activate that. Cloud just kind of functioning around here. It needs to stay above it. Okay. Still not seeing those higher lows. So losing a little faith here for sure. Want to see over 210, but it's just getting weaker and weaker. Need to see an explosion of volume around this $2 level. It's a whole dollar level, so I was expecting it to move up pretty nicely off of this. Okay, there's another one. Okay, so it's done this 1, 2, 3 times. Can we get up? 205s. Gonna need to break over this level of the 203s again. Maybe it's not gonna be that lovely for me today. Giving it time, trying to hold these twos. So we got this new little, well, still can't do it from there. It's not clear. The only thing that's keeping me in this right now is a catalyst. That is literally the only lifeblood that I have in this trade. Not a single 201. Point of control just moved down to, we got another one popping in with news, PTIX. Only 1 million shares traded on that one. Much, much lower relative volume. Let me go look at PTIX. Let's go look at the news here. $5. It is a little bit more. It can give a little bit more of a range. Looks like. Let's look what kind of news it has. PTIX. This therapeutic announces business combination to form neuro. This is a business combination. Okay. 6 drug development, including treatments for obesity and metabolic disorders. I'm good with what I'm in. I am good with what I'm in. PTIX. It is moving though, for sure. That is another catalyst. That catalyst came out on 6:43. Oops. Moving. Much more movement than BCLI, even though I thought the news was better on it. Okay. Up 130% on this one. Jump back over to my other one, which is just needs to get above this level of $2 basically. Okay. So we are starting to get this secondary trend here. We'll see how this closes and if it can start making higher lows. But right now, all the attention is about to flow over to PTIX, but it does not have greater relative volume and it doesn't have more volume overall. So more people are watching this TV channel. So I'm gonna see how they react and do people want to enter while everybody's kind of focused on PTIX, that business combination for obesity. Are the big boys going to come over here and enter while everybody's kind of swayed? Need to see it back up to 2. So at this point, to reclaim this uptrend, it's going to have to get back over 210. And it's got a secondary trend here as well forming right through here. We'll see if it can hold up those two. I'm seeing some other things pause. Oh, no, never mind. Thought something popped in. Same stuff. All right, so let's extend that to the right. One actually has a drug. One is doing a business combination. Who will win out? Super duper cloudy. Just a bunch of cloudiness in here. So we can start to reclaim that 211. I'm gonna feel real nice. $19 million shares traded on this one. PTIX came down. Let's look back at that. PTIX big wicks. So I'm gonna stick with what I got. And start to get back up. So back over 191, 10 cents away from that two. It's starting to slow down and here, starting to think about things. So we'll see how much thinking they do towards the upside. Okay. So secondary uptrend. We'll see if it continues to go. Can it get back over two again? Still got 19 million shares traded, still top of the leaderboard when it comes to movement or volume, I mean. Plenty of big traders could have got in this, and I'm just looking for them to take me back above, $2. Okay. I want to hold that up. Looking towards the bottom side of the cloud. Don't like that. Real cloudy. Is it gonna splash down on me? $191. Can we get all the way over this level here? 192s. Can we start making higher lows? Yeah, this part of the game is one of those. It's like, bro, I know you got catalysts, I know you got volume, but like, I need to see a pattern form to support all of this. So this is his second time being down in this level, around like 175-ish. We're gonna see if we get any blessing back up to the top side. It's almost 7 o'clock. Been about an hour, around an hour in this trade, maybe a little less. I just need higher lows so I can lock in a stop. No news, no more news has come out. So ECLI, 7 o'clock. Yeah, it's the same repeating news there. Yeah. Yeah, so kind of locked into some consolidation right now, I guess, is what I'm looking like. Point of control right there at the 196. You can see 195s. Like a little swoop up to the 195s. That'd be dope. 194. Oh, that was fast. Still in this cloudy consolidation level, so I don't know what it's trying to do here. PTIX definitely gave up the ghost a bit. Let's go look at that. PTIX, a lot of indecisive 1 minute candles. Only million, let's see, 4 million shares traded on that one. This one's getting bought up here off this bottom. So we want to see it get back over 2. And if it can get back over 2, I'm thinking that's going to be where my out's going to be coming into the open. Looking for it to hold that 2 level. But that 190 is a problem. All right. Well, definitely some hard consolidation down here. Still about $1 away from my entry down here to the ATR highs. So letting them play in consolidation. This point, I don't even trust these uptrends up here, but I'm gonna leave them up here just for, you know, study purposes, but I don't even trust them now. Lost a little bit of faith in them unless it can start making higher lows. Yeah, I definitely could have had a much better entry down here around the 180s if I waited a little bit though. But it is what it is. This is another level. I hate getting when it starts to make these fans. It's like, oh yeah, this may be another, maybe another try higher, maybe. But I don't trust it. Got to get over those 90s. It's got this one's got 25 million shares traded on it. Point of control still at the 190. It's got so much space above it. I don't even know if it can pick itself up, to be honest. But catalyst. Holding up again. Point of control. Can it start moving this point of control back upwards instead of downwards is the question. Coming up there, hitting this little top here of 189, but not being able to break. Come on, big boy. Be the dog we know you are. Show us some green. Had to let that idea simmer. Can we start breaking new highs? High up here is 189. Can you be that guy? Over the 190s. Ooh, some big buyers came in there. Let's see if they can knock it on through. 189. Yep, there's 190. Can we start holding this level now? Can this be my baseline? Goes another try. It made a lower, or it made a higher low, but I'm still just not in the trusting mode of this thing for sure. Cheaper stock. Just thinking, you know, hey, if this thing does go, great, you know, not risking that much, but it's got to get over those 190s. Back over to need to see 191 on the ask. Here's 191 on the ask. Let me see 192. There we go. All right. So now we're getting some type of push. Can we continue though? Can we start to reclaim these previous levels in this cloudiness that we kind of witnessed? Need to start reclaiming this now. 198's $2. Wow. Is it really that weak? No way. You really gonna let them do you like this? With that catalyst, you gonna do this? Really? Oh, there's a little shoot up. Okay, can we get back up to 2? 5 cents away. You're gonna have to break, my boy. That fake ain't gonna do it. Again, not trusting it. Should have definitely taken off, but maybe I'm rushing the idea. I don't know. Point of control still at 190. Big pull back up off of this little level. Can you start breaking out of this level to 195 though? Wow, big numbers at 190. I don't know if it's about to get crushed or what. Look at that. Big old numbers there. It's gonna need to take out this whole candle up here, all the way through the 194s. 193s. It needs to engulf this candle. Ay, ay, ay. 26 million shares traded on this thing. Yeah, I think I'm just stuck in consolidation at this point. It's not making any real moves out and up. Big numbers still at 190, so this may end up crushing me, actually, if it doesn't want to jump here. Maybe a crushing blow. Start the week. It's got to get over those 193s, 195s. Big numbers still at 190. Numbers coming down. Can you push 195? 192, 3, 4. Can you pop 195? That's all we need. Pop 195, bro. 190. Come on, man. Be hungry. 195. About to close this candle. Let's go. Couldn't pop it. Interesting. Want to control moved up a little bit. Moved up 3 cents to 193, which is not great. It needs to break this. Yep. Okay. You don't want to play like we want to see you play today, do you? Yeah, I might get a little banged up right here if it can't hold this. So tight, super tight in here to this level. Good morning, Donnell. I didn't even see that up there. 193, man. I don't know what this thing's trying to do. $26 million, 195 in the relative volume. I mean, so much. If it does get any momentum up, I think people are going to jump on quick. So that's what I'm waiting for. 193 back up there. You got to break. That's the only thing you got to do is literally break 195s. Throw a wick. Throw some hope up there or something. Yeah, momentum died on me on this one. Looks like came down. I was looking for it to come on back out, but it did not want to come back out and play at all. PTIX up 110% with 8 million shares traded, so it is pushing on up. Hit the 5. Yeah. A little bit later news, but people are going to flow over here with it looking like this. Up 120%. Look at that. Yeah, they're going to be on this one. Even though it's just a business combination, look at it. People are in love with it. Yeah. And it may even go higher than this. I mean, just looking at it, PTIX. PTIX business into business agreement. Let's calculate a fully diluted basis. Let's see. Definitely not looking the loveliest. But it's got multiple news. Let me see how many does it have today. This is May 14th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times that it came up in the news. So that's why it's getting a little bit more press. 6 news drops. And this one is just consolidating. Insanity. Well, so I'm guessing pre-market PTIX is taking the lead. It is a popper and dropper. If we look over here on our scans, or not our scans, our other chart, it has a history of popping and dropping. So people are active on it right now. Look at that. Pop drop, pop drop, pop drop. So it does that. BCLI, on the other hand, does not have that much of a pop drop. I mean, it's got a little bit. It's got a little bit, but not that much. But it also it hasn't gotten news this good in a long time either. So we'll see what happens. It's almost 7:30. Let me see. New news just dropped there. It says therapeutics, new general corporate statement. Therapeutics name of company. It's dropped. Oh yeah, that thing is rising through the roof. Okay. Well, PTIX. News came out a little bit later. I got caught trading another one, but I like the other one that I'm in, the news better, even though this one is doing all of this. Wow. Point of control down here is 604. I don't know if it's done yet. Yeah, this thing's kind of wild. Kind of wild. And now, speaking of volume, go and look at where this volume is. Volume on this one is 12 million. Volume on BCLI is still 27 million, but it's not really moving like that. Not moving aggressively like a PTIX. BCLI only up 40% now, so not many people are going to be looking at it for sure. It's just kind of into consolidation, not moving out, just stuck at the 190s. So I'm thinking it's probably going to dump on me. We'll see. 140 will be $1 loss. It's a $400 loss. Don't really want to hold down there, but I'm gonna give it some time to see if it can start to make a move back up. But I am in high doubt of that at this point with all this consolidation. All this cloudiness. Had 27 million shares traded on it. Headed back down to this little 175 point, but I don't know if it's going to get back over to today. Seriously. So once, yeah, I'm going to have to figure out a stop for that. Really don't want to see it all the way down here to the 140s. That's going to be crazy. But giving it a chance. Let's pop back over to PT, PT whatever. Don't know if you guys have caught any trades on anything. I need to use the restroom real quick. Okay. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where are we at? PTXI is still doing its thing up here. BC. This one again forming this little right above this 175. I mean, it's all consolidation at this point to me. You know, it's holding, but if it's not getting over the 2, I'm just not impressed, to be honest. Not impressed at all. Making lower and lower highs here too. I don't like that at all. All right. Point of control right there at the 190s. Hasn't broke above 190 since. Tragic. Tragic. With 29 million shares traded, 210 relative volume. This thing can't move. Come on now. Come on now. That doesn't make sense. Back over here to PTIX. Still doing this thing. And like making higher highs. Getting excited and all of that good stuff. High up here of 850. Yeah, I definitely this one definitely took some gas from my other one for sure. 850. Higher priced. You know, it can give more range. This makes sense. I just didn't see this one before the other one. It popped way later. It popped 43 minutes after the other news. Definitely big ranges though. Anybody that bought at that 850 level is now down $1. So, interesting. Struggling to hold up that 8, but continue to come up there and touch it for sure. Look at BC. Yeah, BCLI not doing much, not back over the 190s, so still not impressed with that. On the 5 and 15 minute PTIX are showing a little bit of red. So 5 minute. But we can see it's done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 minutes just going straight up. So I don't know what that's going to entail for us. Very interesting. But I still like the catalyst of the other one better, BCLI. Starting to close down these ranges a little bit. Let me see. The biggest candles were from 315 all the way up here to 433, then 430 all the way up here to 6. So very big candles back here after that news dropped. Had a little come down into the fives. Kind of held right here at the 505s, but yeah, got going off of that 505 all the way up to 8. So that's a $3 move during pre-market. Craziness. Danielle say he's waiting for the opening bell. Yeah, this thing needs a. I don't know. That business combination news kind of threw me. The reason that I like the PT or BCLI more is because it's got a it's ending phase 3 of its trial of this drug, and I was like, okay, and it's for ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis is what it's for. So I was like, ooh, okay. I've and they have a webcast scheduled today for 8 a.m. today on this drug that they're bringing out. So we'll see what happens on BCLI at 8:30 at the open, basically. What was that? Was I reading the current news there? Thursday, maybe I wasn't. Let me go to the top. No, today. Invest. Oh yeah, that is this morning. Today at 8:30 a.m. ET, and it's up 40%. So we'll see what happens. Back over 250, I'll be looking grandiose though. PTIX 15 million. It's got half the volume of BCLI. PTXI. Trying again, huh? Coming back up there. Third try. Going up to that 825. Point of control just, ooh, little drop there. Little nasty drop. But I'm already in on BCLI. I really want to see what that this webcast is gonna do for it. If it just jumps through the roof or halts up, I'm gonna be like, ooh, got 400 shares. Let's ride, baby. I don't know what this one's got going on. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Yeah, BCLI just sitting still. I guess it's gonna be sitting still until the webcast at 180. So another time trying to get up here. Will it actually break? It will. Ooh, yeah, it did. 879. Okay. Then they have his pre-market fund. That's insane movement though. From 3 up to 8. Got a little slamish down there from 890 all the way back down to 820, almost 825. It's quite a bit of a fallback. It's like it's gonna be playing with the hearts and souls of people today. And I'm guessing since they're doing this webcast on Monday morning, I'm guessing that they're gonna have some pretty good news for it to be happening on Monday morning webcast. I don't know. So I'm just making some assumptions. Yeah, I'm good if BCLI just touches 3 really from where it is now, or even I would say 275 would be good for me. Market's going on down. What is the beta? The beta on PTIX, it does like to follow the market. Let me jump over here to my market here. Maximize. Likes to follow that old market there. It opened up. It came above ATRs and then kind of just faded on off. So we're gonna see what the market wants to do as well. BCLI does not care about the market at all. I don't know, man. PTIX, 17 million shares traded, almost catching up with it. Insane. I don't know what the open's gonna look like for these two. 745 coming up. So that's 1, 2, 3 times that it tried to go higher. Is it going to start breaking down now? The 775s. Waiting on it. Yeah, holding on that 8. BCLI just trying to hold on to that 175. But yeah, we're gonna see what it wants to do. PTIs are gonna have to crash out for real for it to get any loving. Yeah, okay. Okay, is it starting to do some crashing? Very slow crash if this is a crash. Wow. Well, yep, it's kind of making a move back down away from the 8s. Let's see if attention circles back around to BCLI. Oh my goodness, it just got bought right back up. Mm, mm, mm. You're going to have to give up. Looking over here on a larger time frame though, 5 minutes, we got it tried to go down, tried to go down. It just needs to break down the 750s really and still green on these other ones. But it did give this top and tail green candle right here on PTIX. So we got a little bit of a signal, but no continuation downwards. While all this has been going on, this guy BC whatever has just been doing whatever down here. Let's see. Yeah. So I was looking at this 140, but I don't even know if it's gonna hold that up, to be honest. It has pretty much given up all of its upward momentum unless it's gonna start over on the open. But yeah, not looking too great. Whole big cloud of just nonsense up here. A lot of work to go back up to $2 too. So neither one of those are looking just excellent. especially only being up 27% as a dollar stock. It's got to get some more, needs some more life in it, lifeblood. Yeah, some people haven't read the catalyst yet or something, or maybe they have read it and they were just like, we'll take the momentum this morning, which was PTIX. Tell you one thing, if it does drop from 8 down to 7 or something, it's gonna have quite a bit of volume on the back side of it. It's allowing a lot of people to pile on. But it can go either way. It's kind of indecisive, and it's kind of like, can I trust this catalyst or whatever? It's a lot of fear on this one. It's gonna pull him back here. What is this? 787. Okay. So officially never did catch up in volume to BCLI. Only reached 18 million shares with 57 RVOL. BCLI still has 231 RVOL relative volume. 231x is normal day. Haven't seen any other news pop to challenge these two. Wow. Popping all the way back up to that 815 is going to crash out. The bottom of this is 787. Top side break would be 817. Wow. Big old pop. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 times trying to go higher and kind of stand below this 836 level. And now it's not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of BCLI if it doesn't act right coming into the open. It's way too cheap to be down this low. It's only up 22% now. It's not acting right. But you know what? It's the beginning of the day. It's Monday. We can give it some time. But if PTIX overshadows it in volume, yeah, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, let me find a stop out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this thing might go to $10, man. This thing's not playing for real. The range is so big on it too. All right, so is this finally gonna start a downtrend here? We got a high of 890, the previous high right there. Will that be something to consider? With the clap back, okay. Yeah, this thing, yeah, this is insane. Completely insanity. Like you can't even find a trend on it. It just keeps going up. Oh man. It's 10 million shares, 12 million shares away from BCLI now. This thing is getting some stupid volume. All right, it's about to be 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. <clears throat> 30 minutes until this whole webcast starts with the 8. So I need to go and get, what else I need? I need to, maybe I could just, okay, there it is. I forgot I had already did that. Down, down. Ooh, but it might need to restart if I do that. Nope, I don't want to do that yet. Yep, cancel that. Do not want to restart right now. Okay, where we at? Where we at? So we just still sitting at 170 for BCLI, up 28%, and PTIX is still killing the game. I don't even know what to say about PTIX, man. This thing, this thing is insane. Like, there's nothing here that would have made me buy on PTIX. Like, nothing about this pattern, nothing about the catalyst, but man, that momentum is crazy. Went on down quite quickly. Still no confirmed trend on that. With it lifting up like this on a Monday morning coming into the open, it really scares me because I think it's going to end up really dumping off, especially with that catalyst. I'll be looking for new news to drop if I see any kind of offerings or anything like that on this business combination, because I know they made a lot of money from jumping from $3 up here to $9. That's insane. This one, oh boy. I mean, at this point, it's got to get over 175. To be honest, I didn't even realize it was down that much. But it's got the ATR high back here, 148. Point of control up there, 190. I'm looking towards the open for that to come back up to that 190. But man, that thing has definitely moved against me quite a bit this morning. Had better catalysts in my opinion. Had more volume. But I definitely should have waited to confirm uptrend. Even if I did confirm this and enter here at $2, it would have been better than 240, right? But, you know, pre-market, it is what it is. And with it consolidating like this with a full day to go, I really want to see if we can get back up here and test this $2. That's why I have not sold, because I'm playing on catalyst at this point. We got a couple minutes to go too. And where it needs to go back up to $2 basically. Haven't really found a complete bottom. I mean, it kind of bottomed here at 160, but 160 is kind of like an odd number. A little bit. But we're here for it. We got that webcast coming out. Back over 233 is where my actual risk was. I just didn't cut. Was not expecting it to pull back that much. Was expecting it to hang around this level 213 and get going, but I was wrong. But I'm also early on the day, so looking forward to start holding up those 175s at some point. Wrong for the moment, but a lot of times when it is a better catalyst, I'm wrong for the moment, but right on the idea. So I'm trying to let the idea play out and get some levels where I can kind of put some true stops down here. Still got 33 million shares traded on it, so that's still not horrible. But we just need to find an uptrend. Jump back over to PTIX. PTIX. You know, slowing down in there as well. Still up 183%. 25, about 20, 30 cents away from that $2. This thing still is not done. Continuing to hold up this 8 point of control at 792. It's a lot of heart in this stock. I do know that. It is not breaking during pre-market. Too early to say that. This is the first red candle. It has not even completed a red candle on the 15 minutes. It's just been going, grinding higher. That's it. One, two, three, four, five, six 15-minute green candles. Okay, so now are we getting some type of downtrend here? Just needs to stay below 890. Start moving downwards. Candle is super small at this point. Okay. So we'll see if we can continue this downwards. And then can we identify another uptrend and then a failure of that uptrend on this one? So it needs to go down, find base out, maybe around this 750 or whatever, and then try to go up. But it's so sporadic, it's just hard to tell if something is real or not on this. About to close this 15-minute candle. This close will be the first red 15-minute candle here. If it closes below 909, so it's got to stay up below 909. Really? It doesn't want to close red. Oh my gosh. This will be the first. This will be the break of a pattern of this uptrend. Oh wow. Is it gonna go up to 909? That's gonna be sick. All right, all right, all right. Well, now we got a actual try up. Can it stay below this $9? Closing this candle in about 10 seconds. Got to get back above 909. Yep, okay. That's the open of the next candle. So that's the first red candle that we've had on the day on the 15-minute. Bam. Now will their faith dwindle? Used to crash out this 875. $880, there's 875. Go ahead and crash out, big boy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Again, I just keep saying wow on this thing because it's just like, why? Why? Keeps on defying gravity. Got 15 minutes to the open. There's a little crash out. Okay. So now are we confirming some type of trend here? It just keeps blasting through. Man. Okay, you just make the mark. 970 was the high. Bam, bam. All right. So we got 2 points there. And like I said, this thing, I don't know what it really wants to do. It may consolidate, but it's got 15 minutes into the open. And we're going to see the truth. I also see another one with news, DTSS. It's only at 1%, but it has news on today. It says it secures 100 million in 5G AI contracts for major clients, reinforcing strategic expansion and long-term growth. So that's another one that I'm seeing, but it's just not up a whole lot. And it also doesn't have a crazy amount of volume, only 2 million shares traded down there. So it's got a lot of competition above it with BCLI and PTIX. 10 minutes left until the open. Confirm some type of maybe a downtrend here. May do a pop at the open back to test this downtrend if it moves away from it. At the open, it'll be 850-ish level. We'll see. Eight minutes. Even really flat motion coming in here to the open. Kind of scary. Seven minutes left. Okay, heading down a little bit. From 850 down to 825. And I'm wondering, is it going to come back and fail this level here at the open at the 850 and then go down hard? It's quite a bit of a fall off. Almost 5 minutes left. Oof. Okay. Looking at 8 hard. 5 minutes left. So this is the second, this will be the second 15-minute candle closing in red on the whole morning. Well, let me see. Yeah, on the whole, well, there was some, yeah, on the whole morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now this is probably looking like the backside of the move for real. 4 minutes left. I'm still holding my position in BCLI. That morning meeting, it's supposed to start at 8:30 Eastern. So let me see what time that's gonna be. 8:30 ET to that's gonna be, is that 9:30 for me? Eastern? 9:30. No. What is it doing? 8. Okay. So that meeting has already happened. 7:30 a.m. Yeah, it happened. So let's see what comes after this. What comes on the open? What did they discuss in that meeting? Four minutes left. Let's look at BCLI real quick. Just holding right there at that 170 level in this cloud. Not getting back up to that 189. So this 145 down here is the ATR high where it started all of this from. And I was looking for it to hold that up, but I don't know. Maybe. Got 3 minutes. Maybe it'll take off. Maybe it'll get back up there, but I'm of the opinion that, I'm gonna let it do what it does. I'm gonna find a bottom here. It's come down here and tested this bottom here multiple times at this 160. So that may become it, but I'm gonna have to see. 2 minutes left on this open. About a minute 30 left. Will we see this thing? I mean, it's so extended. Why would it go higher is my question. Why? How could it go higher from here? On that catalyst during the open, right? Because I'm looking for it to crash out $8. Minute left. About to open up. I'll show you the ATRs, but I am going to be getting to a meeting in 10 minutes. So I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. And look to find a stop point for BCLI. It doesn't want to play ball. Got 30 seconds here, and this thing just has not confirmed. I mean, it could do a pop-up here to 870 real quick. It's definitely got the volume, 24 million shares traded, but we'll see. I'll watch this one first, then I'm gonna flip over to BCLI. There's the open. Okay, so it's got ATRs between, ATR low is 817, high is 837, going up there to that trend line. Going right on up there to that trend line and showing some red there. Can it go ahead and crash out of $8? Come on, crash out, big boy. You super extended. I mean, stupid extended. Okay, you tap that. So that's the third tap. Activate this or duplicate this. So our third tap there. Real cloudy light. See if it breaks down. Got to break down at 801. Wow. Try it again. So 3 times there. Gee whiz, that is some poppies. Again, trying there. Can it break down this ATR low of 815 is the question. First 2 minutes of the day. Okay. Got another test down there. It needs to, yeah, get that breakdown. Go ahead, big boy. Get on down there. Got that bottom there to crash out. $8. Let's go. So it's under the ATRs there, but it's not staying there. It needs to close this candle and get going. Still holding up. I want to see it fail. Okay, opening up under the ATR low, that is definitely a bearish signal. Looking for it to clap down $8 here. Wow, this thing does not want to go. It's back up. Is it going to crash out? Very big wicks. Very big whippy wicks. Whippy wicks. ATR high there at 841. It continues to hold up here. Ooh, that got hit. Wow. Okay. Something just happened. I don't know what just happened, but something big just happened there. So it just needs to get below 815. Holding up the ATR there. Yep, so it's still bullish. It's gonna have to break down to 842. Still too bullish. Let me bump over to BCLI real quick. BCLI, we can see its ATR is right here at 171. Bottom ATR is at 165. And then ATR with no pre-market is down here 145. So we'll see. It is bullish right now. Maybe it'll lift. I don't know what it wants to do, but I'm giving it time to find a bottom so I can place it. Let's go back out here to this. See if we can get back up to $2 though. Okay, here is a engulfing candle. Engulfing this entire move. Now can it move down through this $8 level? Back below the ATR highs and back within this little trend that we marked out. There's the fall off. Okay. So now back over to BCLI. Now this thing is completely bearish. Let's go to BCLI here. BCLI just making this little way up. Looking for it to, just continue to climb, slow climb. 150, if I cut it at 150, that'll still be like quite a large loss. But it's got so much volume up here with 36 million shares traded. Looking for it to just start breaking back over these levels of the 190s and $2 and just holding that 2 up there. There's 187. Be great if it can hold up. That would be even better. But I'm looking to use this 165 as my out if it can start to make higher lows up here. PTIX, MOVE, and DTSS are all red now. And BCLI is the only one that's holding up. So I'm going to let it do its thing. We had this bottom around this 160. And so I'm just going to say, hey, if this trend is real, just hold this trend here from the 160s. If it's real. I don't know if it's real. But we shall see. Let's get those 190s. 190. Now just use this bottom as my out. Was this 165 down here? Just follow that up. As long as it stays bullish above my ATRs. I wish it would halt. That's what I really need. Halt up. Look at them sitting at that 192. They're so brave. Don't let them do it to you. Get through that 192. Show them what you got. All right, well, that is the point of control right there at the 188. It's up 9% now, looking for it to get up 10. Or, I mean, it's up 11% since the open, my bad. It's up 43% overall. It is your time. Okay, seriously though, I got to get ready for this meeting. I'm gonna let this play out, and I'm gonna just hold it as long as it's above this 160-ish level. Just be holding it, looking for it to make higher lows here and start to get over this $2. Anyway, I got to get on down. I'll let you guys know how it goes in the Discord. And yeah, just holding the best idea that I saw. And so, you know, just trying to capitalize on it. There's a lot of people here to trade it. And I just want to see it grind higher. I don't care about it just ripping because it was slow during regular hours. All I want to see is a grind higher. Grind. Because seeing how PTIX or PTIX moved, that was the movement. Grind a little bit, grind a little bit, grind a little bit. So can this one do it as well is the question. Anyway, I'm about to jump on to this meeting. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And as always, I'll keep you guys updated. Looking for that break of 2. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Let's see what do I want to do here.